All right, Milan, here's your video. I'm gonna let you watch a few in regular motion, and then we'll break it down. Here we go. All right, man, your swing is looking good. It's just we got to get that timing mechanism a little under control. So you're just seeing the ball better and staying back better and all that good stuff and staying in rhythm. Sorry about the camera started moving on you, so I don't get your backside as well as I should have, but we can still break it down. All right, so here we go. Look what you're doing when you're picking your foot up, or your knee up, as I like to say, the leg kick. You're still getting loaded. So when you actually do get loaded, which is right there in that hip. Ooh, let me change color on you because you're wearing that. All right, so you see that right there? That's your loaded position in your hip. Hands are good. Of course, we can't see it because I blocked it off, sorry. But that's where I want you picking your foot up at. So you're close. You're picking up here. But watch for that hip. Well, actually, let me clear that off. You're picking up now. And watch how much work you see. All that work. All that work is to find that back hip, that cocked and loaded hip that we're all looking for as hitters, and we all get there. It's just the guy that gets there before he kicks is so much better than the guy that gets there after he kicks. The guy that gets there after he kicks, like you and most kids, don't feel bad about it, Millen, but most kids, that's what I call crashing. So we disconnect our rhythm. Instead of staying in rhythm here, we disconnect, and that's when we jump out front. But boy, I'll tell you what, man, you're close to being where you want to be, though, because look, you're slightly open here, slightly leaked here, and collapsed here. And that's what makes this arm bar out. So it makes our swing longer, and our coaches can really recognize that. They'll yell at us about arm barring and stuff like that, or opening up. But I'm here to tell you how to fix all that instead of worry about that, okay? But good swing, man. Boy, all three y'all are looking good with your swing. All right, but I love the swing, Millen. So we're taking that all day, okay? Now let's clear that and get to the next swing. All right, so the couple of things. We need to get you to start back a little bit more because you got a long way to go to get here, brother. Because when we get loaded and reading that ball, this is where you're going to need to be. That's a big load. And as we get older, and let's see if you even get there. Nope. So that's why we can't stay back. You get here when you pick up. Now we're going to stay here a little bit better and come back down in our launch position, which I'm always talking about. So you got all the power in the world, okay, with your normal swing, because you got a lot of juice. So, and again, see how when you pick up, how much you're working right there. Well, you're working. And boy, your hands, though, and everything's staying good. So you're doing some great things, too. So don't think I'm breaking you down and critiquing you too bad. But this has got to get cleaner, Millen. Got to get cleaner. All right, but all that work is happening because you're not loaded. So let's try to get it today where we're just picking that knee up and coming back down instead of trying to get something with that foot. You see how your foot works? Yeah, that looks like you're trying to create power out of that, and you know dang well you're not going to get any power out of a foot. Your hip coming through that ball with your rhythm is going to give you all that juice, all right? So I want to see that cleaned up today. Let's go back to the swing real quick. You're getting good separate. Your swing's fine, but right there, you popped that up, not because of your swing, because of the position you landed in, because you're out of control there. Opened, leaked. So now you only got there to the ball. Good results is not going to happen from there with a good swing. And unfortunately, in practice, we get yelled about our swing on that. That's not your swing's fault. It's your fault because your timing mechanism is a little sloppy. But which I'm hoping you can see is your swing is not the problem. You have one of the better swings around, man. It's now getting you clean, like your brothers, trying to get them the same thing. And so again, here's the things I want to see you fix. Not fix, adjust. Start back a little bit more with your weight. Get a little more back. I don't mind you being 50-50 feeling. I just want you closer to that back foot because we have to get there, okay? Secondly, I don't want your foot coming off the ground. Oh, there you go. You moved up. Now we can see everything. I don't want your foot coming off the ground until you look like that's your loaded position. Now, if we were back on that inside part of the shoe right there, you're going to really balance there and come back down in a power position, man. So you're really close right there. But that's how I want you to look like. Foot on the ground. That's where we pick up from. Ooh, maybe that's your, hold on. Right there. See that stomach and everything? Forget what I just said about that was your position. That's your position right there. That's your locked in position. So now, God, dog, we're still going to be on the ground right there. That's what you're going to look like, but taller. When I say taller, I mean more back, so you're on top of that right there. That's what you're going to look like when you pick up. That's going to be perfect for you. So then when we come down, it's going to be easier to stay closed with that knee. Easier to stay closed with that. Easier to stay in there with that. That will still be bent, the arm I'm talking about. That will still be tall, not collapsed. And then boom, you got all the juice in the world. All right? Easy stuff. Easy stuff, because we're not talking. Ooh, I got you on that one. Here, go one more. I'm going to watch this one in slow motion without me breaking it down. All right, so watch the work. That's what disconnects us from rhythm and gets us more of a crashing rhythm instead of the hip firing through. Hopefully this makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm going to go over it with you again today and talk about it. But I just want to get your eyes on this. So again, if we're there with our stomach and our hip cocked, loaded, in a taller position so you're actually balancing there and smoother on the leg kick where that foot shouldn't come up with it, the heel, keep your foot just dangling right there. Now again, you're going to be on the ground just about to kick right here. But when you do, don't take that heel up like that. All right? That's what you're going to look like when you go to pick up. So then when you come back down, you're going to look like that. Clear. In there, in there, in there. Arm bent, no arm bar, tall back side. So you see you've already got that position right there. That's the position you're wanting to land in. But watch what happens. Oh, pretty good job right there on that fake. I must have faked you right there. Good job on that. I would like to see it if you swung, if you'd have stayed in it though. All right, here, one more swing. That's where you're loaded. All right, so foot's on the ground right there. That's where you're picking up. You're going to come back down. See, again, though, when I threw it, you never stayed closed because of that little bit of a, watch. Because of that little bit of disconnect. I found it, and when you found it, crash city. Now, again, you crashed on time, so it's a great swing. But now we can make it to where you're not only having to be perfect to get that kind of result, you just have to be close to get that result all the time now. Hopefully that makes sense, man. I think you're doing a great job. I think, again, like I'm telling all your brothers, I'm excited because of you got these little things going on and still hitting well. You take that away, now we're dominating. All right, brother. See you later.